Hi, let me introduce myself. My name is Ichda Aulia Farda with student number 19103068081 from class 1.
So today we will learn about number and arithmetics operation. Before that, let me share the screen first. Okay. Okay. This is the number and arithmetics operation. Okay. For the first, we have number here. We have cardinal and ordinal number. Cardinal number says how many of some things, such as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and each other, and then it does not have fraction or decimals. It is only used for counting. For example, for price, time, telephone number, and then we have ordinal number. An ordinal number tells us the position of something in a list. Position something in a list. For example, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so on. So another example is for dates, for fraction, or each other. Okay. And then the next we have arithmetics operation. For arithmetics operation, we have here, for the first we have summation in integers. Summation in integers is if both numbers have the same sign. To add integers having the same sign, keep the same sign and add the absolute value of each number. And then if both numbers have different signs, so keep the sign of the number with the large absolute value and subtract the smallest absolute value from the large. For the next, we have arithmetic operation and B, subtraction in integers. For the first, we have subtract a positive number that subtracting positive number is just simple subtraction, and then subtract a negative number when minus sign meet minus sign 2, then subtracting a negative number is the same adding. For example, a minus b in the bracket equal to a plus b, like that. If minus sign meet minus sign, so the result is a plus b. Okay. And then summation of ordinary fraction or pecahan ya di sini. Sum of fraction with the same denominator. To add fraction with the same denominator, you have to add the numerator and leave the same denominator. For example, a over b plus c over b is equal to a plus c over b. Here the numerator is a and b, and the denominator is b. There. This is the same denominator. Okay. For the next, we have sum of fraction with different denominators. To add fraction with different denominators, the first thing that you have to do is find a common multiple of the denominators that you have. Then we multiply each numerator by the number that we have multiplied the denominator by. Finally, we add the numerators that we have obtained and keep the same denominator. For the next, we have reduction of ordinary fraction. For the first, we have subtract of fraction with the same denominator. To subtract fraction with the same denominator, you have to subtract the numerator and leave the same denominator. So here is the numerators and this is the same denominator. So we have to subtract the numerators and leave the denominator. Okay, so a over b minus c over b equals to A minus C over B, like that. And then we have subtract of fraction with different denominator. To subtract fraction with different denominators, the first thing that you have to do is find a common denominator. This is the least common multiple of the denominator that you have. Then we multiply each numerator by the number that we have multiplied the denominator by. Finally, we subtract the numerator that we have obtained and keep the same denominator. Next, we have multiplication by means of repeated summation. Multiplication is the mathematical operation of scaling the number to another. Simply put, multiplication can be defined as repeated summation. For example, as the multiplication of 5 times 3. We can calculate it by summing 3 and repeat it by 5 times. Okay. Here is the calculation. 5 times 3 equals to 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals to 15. So we can see this. We have 3 number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can summing 3 and repeat it 5 times like that. Okay, for the next we have division by means of repeated deduction. Division is one of the arithmetic operation, basic mathematical operation that are the opposite of multiplication operation. A division operation is used to calculate the yield of a number against its divisor. The division is only a recurring reduction. For example, is division 12 divided by 3, which means 12 will be reduced by 3 repeatedly until it runs out or sum 0. Okay. Here's how it calculates. We have 12 divided by 3, so 12 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 minus 3 until the sums are 0. So which means we have this 4 times the reduction, yeah. Jadi which means there is 4 times the reduction, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Then the result of 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 12 divided by 3 equals to 4. So here I have the exercise for this material. Find the solution to the problem. Minus 8 in the bracket plus 6 times 4 in the bracket divided by minus 2 in the bracket equals to blah blah blah. So I will give you the solution here. Let's find the solution. Okay. So the first, if you find operation like this, which means ada this and this, so we should do the operation in the bracket first. Yeah. Bracket, this bracket, okay? We do the operation in this bracket first. So we do minus 8 plus 6 times 4. If you find operation like this too, so you should do the multiplication first. Okay, if you find minus, plus, and times, so you do the multiplication first. So it would be like so, minus 8 plus 24, like this. 24 is from 6 times 4 here. Okay, and then is same with 24 minus 8. 24 minus 8 equals to 16. Yeah. Okay. And then we find for this bracket. So For the result, we should times this number and not time. I'm sorry. We should divide it 16 with minus 2. So 16 divided by minus 2 equals to minus 8, like that.
So that's all for my material today. Hope you guys enjoy, keep spirit, and thank you for watching my video.